I will be cutting my own hair. It's been a really long time since my hair has had a haircut, and my hair does not really even know what scissors are. My hair's about to have the fright of its life. It's about to lose its friends. It's about to lose its ends. That was a rhyme. So let's take my hair out. Oh, it's so cold. So my hair's down here. And remember, I am by no means a professional. Everything I know about my hair is stuff that I taught myself and stuff that I've just learned over the years. I just feel like I need a trim, and I really do need a trim because I have not trimmed my hair in over a year, let alone a cut, let alone layers. I have not even trimmed the damn thing. You might have seen some of my haircuts videos before. I have made 2 haircuts videos on YouTube, and I posted one of them to Instagram, and it got really popular over on Instagram, so you may have seen that. And you might realize that my haircuts differ from conventional haircuts because I cut my hair when it's wet, which is quite different for curly hair. Usually they will tell you to only cut curly hair when it's dry, and I completely understand the reasons for that. It's because curly hair shrinks up, so it's gonna look a lot shorter when after you've cut it, after it's dried, it's gonna look a lot shorter than it did when you first cut it. And also different parts of your head are gonna be more curly than other parts, so you're gonna have to take all of that into account when you cut it. Even with all of that in mind, I still prefer to cut my hair when it's wet, and that's because I can comb it all out perfectly straight and I can cut it then, and then that way I know that whenever I straighten my hair's gonna be straight. And also, if my hair does shrink up to different lengths and starts to look funny, I can just tidy that up a little bit afterwards. But for me, my hair never looks the same twice anyway. Like, it's never gonna curl up exactly the same, so I'd rather just make sure that it is straight, because it's always gonna look different here and there. So the only way that I can make sure that my hair has been cut properly straight is if I cut it when it's all stretched out, and I can do that when my hair is wet. So that's why I do it. So the things that you're gonna need is a brush. I use a tangle teaser because this will get rid of all of my tangles and I can get my hair as straight as possible. But you're also going to need a thin comb like this, and this is really just to make sure there is absolutely no tangles whatsoever, and you can get your hair as smooth as possible with this, and that's quite important for this. So you're gonna need one of these, and also scissors. I'm using actual hair cutting scissors. I got these on Amazon, and that's because if you just use like craft scissors out of the cupboard, or if you just use any scissors that you found around the house, then they can actually cause more damage than good. Like, you might think you're cutting your hair to get rid of dead ends and stuff like that, but if you use the wrong scissors, if they're too blunt, then they could actually end up causing damage to the ends of your hair. They could actually end up causing you split ends, which you don't want. So use a really good pair of sharp hair cutting scissors. They have to be sharp. So I also just picked up a hair tie, and I'll explain to you guys why we need this in a second. Oh my gosh, my hair is so cold because I gave it a cold rinse. So you're gonna need to brush all of your hair out, make sure there's no tangles in it. I already did mine in the shower just now. So cold. Oh, cold rinse is not the one on a cold winter's day. Next step, and this is really important, for my style of hair cutting, you need to brush all of your hair completely forward. So that's what I'm gonna do. Keep spraying it with water. You really don't want any tangles. I mean, you want, like, you see how it is right now? This is not what you want. You need it to be 100% smooth. Like, it needs to be smoother than a baby's bum. There needs to be no ripples in this. It needs to be smooth as an autumn lake. Like, it needs to just be so smooth. This brush is important because this is what really smooths everything out. Nice view of my armpit. There are people in the comments who keep talking about my armpits and how much you like them. If you see, like, if you find that your hair gets really hard to detangle at the bottoms, then that's usually because it's dry. It's usually a sign that you need to trim it. So it's a good thing I'm cutting it right now. And when your hair is completely smooth like this, then take your hair tie and tie it right in the middle of your head. If it's wonky, then your haircut's gonna come out wonky. So you need to make sure it's in the middle. Oh. Also try not to, like, mess with this thing you've created. Good job, everyone. So now just want to make sure it's completely wet again. Did I not mention my spray bottle this time? If you guys have been on my channel before, you know exactly what this is. It's a Flairosol. It's a spray mist bottle. Make sure this is wet again, smooth again. And then, as you can see, all of your hair starts to look like it's one length once it gets down to here, when it's not. But that is because my hair has been cut into layers. So when it looks like layers when it's down, it looks straight when it's up like this. I'm gonna tie it further down, so I'm gonna tie it like just above where I want to cut it. So I'm just tidying things up, so I'm not gonna cut that much off. I just want to cut off this much, which might not seem a lot, but it is to me. All right, let's go. It looks so stumpy. Do you see how stumpy this looks now? Isn't that like 3 inches? Is it? Oh my gosh. So now I just untied it to see if it needs tidying up. Honestly, I think I did it kind of wonky. I hope it's not wonky. Ooh, I don't know. It's not really even. It's definitely wonky. The next thing I'm going to do is just soften that whole cut a little bit. And the way that I'm going to do that is just by like chopping into the hair. So the way that you chop into the hair is to sort of just take your scissors diagonally onto the hair like this. So just chop into it like this. And this should help it to not look like such a harsh blunt cut. Like, I obviously just had my hair cut today. I mean, some people like it, but I think it makes my curls look weird sometimes if I do that. Hairdressers will just go snip like this, but I'm going to be a bit more careful. So when you are done, take your hair down. And you're going to see that because of the way you cut it, now you have layers. It's so cool. Again, like shorter layers at the front. And it goes back in like a pretty nice gradient as well. Like it's a completely natural gradient, like no harsh lines. I wonder, should I do bangs? Ooh, they're really long. I should probably do them, right? What bangs? Yeah, okay, I should trim that. This is a completely spur of the moment thing as well because I was not even planning on putting any bangs in today. But why not? We're all gathered here today, so since when did they get this long? How? I don't know very much about cutting bangs, but I know this. You don't need to take very much hair at all. I think I might even have too much. So I think I should take... I'm gonna take just this. I think this is gonna be cute. And the way that I always used to do bangs, when I actually used to straighten my hair and I used to have bangs that were like this long, I used to cut it to my nose. I guess we can do that. To my nose. What do you think? To my nose or my lip? I might do it to my lip. See what it looks like. Curly. I've got to see what it's gonna look like. Like just below my nose. So I've got to get rid of all of this. Oh my gosh, this is even scarier than doing the first one. Okay, as long as we're definitely ready. Oh, I'm scared! I wasn't thinking about having bangs. This is just like a spur of the moment thing. Let's go. Straight line. Straight line. What? I don't know if I did that right. Oh my gosh, I cut bangs. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh, did I mean... No, I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna be fine. Right, we can style these. We can style these right away because it's already starting to dry. Oh my gosh, this is low-key not what I intended to do. Well, I'm not sure about them right now, but I'm sure I'm gonna figure out a way to style them. The rest of the cut I'm like absolutely fine with. It's just the bangs, I'm like, what did I just do? Like, what? I don't know about this. Either way, I don't think it's gonna be that hard to hide the bangs. Anyway, so I'm gonna come back to you guys when my hair is dry. See you then. Hi guys, so I'm back now and this is my hair. This is the rest of my hair when it's out. It's got some layers, so we're obviously shorter over here, and then we go a bit longer over here, and then this is the bangs. At first I did not like the bangs. Like when they dried they were kind of short, they didn't know what they were doing, but I just kind of like pushed them to the side and I quite like it. I'm quite liking this shaggy haircut kind of style at the moment. Now, they're quite easily concealed, like they're not too short, and obviously if I just wanted to define the curls a bit more and make them a bit shorter, then I can do that. I'm just kind of liking this right now actually. I'm pretty into it, and I just like how it makes my ponytail look. So I have some layers in my ponytail. When we went like this, right now all of your hair is one length, and that's where we cut it, and then you flip it back and it has layers in it after that. I know it's not going to be for everybody, not everybody likes layers, but if you're like me and if you find it really hard to find a hairstylist who cuts curly hair, then this is just a good trick. It's something I've been doing for a couple of years. It's just a good trick to know, something that you can do yourself without paying a ton to a hairstylist who's probably going to be out of your area, who's probably going to have to make a long trip to come see you, because for some reason there's just like not a lot of curly hairstylists, not where I live anyway, so I like it. And I like my fringe too. My fringe was a bit of a shock yesterday. I guess it's been a long time since I had a fringe and I kind of forgot what happens when you cut a fringe in curly hair. So don't make the same mistake as me. Remember, we cut it, it's really this long and it went up to here. And this is with me tucking it behind my ears all day long. So I've like stretched out the curl to make it longer. And then by doing that, I've managed to stretch it out. I also like it because if I flip it all over to one side, or if I decide I want to change my parting up, like it still has a nice shape to it, whichever side I put it on. So that's it for this video. Please remember to thumbs it up if you liked it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications if you want to see more from me. Also, get me on Instagram because I'm over there pretty much every day and I love chatting to you guys over there. And yeah, that's everything from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!